on this one. I don't know. It might not have changed, but still, I'm still gonna rock all pro. I'm be. Oh, should I use them? It don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. They both good. I'll use them, then I'll switch. Let's say one time. I'm gonna delete it. You ain't got the full game, so fail. I play this whole thing. Do I didn't want to go cut that myself?
This is a special presentation of EA Sports from the Coliseum in Oakland. Our tribute to the coach, the John Madden Legacy Game. I'm Brandon Gaudin here to take you through the proceedings. And coming up, we're going to tell the story of a man who was truly larger than life and who's... The Coliseum back to its original 70s glory. What a scene in the East Bay. And we're underway in the John Madden Legacy Game. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So it's the NFC stars who will get the ball first. And, Charles, as we alluded to, we've got a different era of coach on each sideline. So the man coaching this NFC squad, we'll call him Young John Madden. This is a coach who was trying to establish a foothold in the NFL and on the cusp of doing it very successfully.
Yeah, you think back to that period, those early days as the coach of the Raiders, the late 60s in the AFL, and then in the NFL in the early 70s. Coach was a guy who was ahead of his time. The Raiders were one of the first teams to have mini camps, one of the first to film practice, because he wanted to practice coaching as much as he could. And his teams, they were successful right from the start of his head coaching tenure.
So as we mentioned at the top, let's take you through the life of John Madden. And, you know, it's very fitting that we're here back in the Bay Area, not just because John's so associated with Raider football, but also because this was where he spent his formative years.
Yeah, he grew up over in Daly City with his buddy John Robinson, who would also become an NFL head coach. And he played his high school ball at Jefferson High, eventually wound up playing tackle at the University of Oregon, and later Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Played well enough that in 1958, he was a 21st round draft pick of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right, the draft had 30 rounds then.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, 2-time Pro Bowler Dante Hall. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So, Charles, as mentioned, we've got another Coach Madden over here on the AFC sideline. Of course, his Raiders, members of the AFC West. So this is a conference he battled in for his entire career. And you think about the landscape of the NFL as he was getting into the back half of his tenure. It was a golden era for coaches. You had Don Shula, Tom Landry, Chuck Noll, Bud Grant. But it was John Madden who had the best winning percentage of them all, CD. 759, the best ever.
Brandon, it's hard to believe he could be so successful in the conference with all those great teams. The Steelers won 4 Super Bowls. The Dolphins won 2 and were a mainstay in the playoffs. The Colts were tough. The Broncos came on late and went to a Super Bowl themselves. But against Hall of Fame coaches, John Madden's record, 36, 16, and 2. That's pretty incredible. His Raiders were a factor each and every year.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. On play action, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that in?
They risk it on 4th down, and they're rewarded. Now Brady. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Allen. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So we're through 1 at the Coliseum in Oakland. 0-0 our score. This is the John Madden Legacy game on EA Sports. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Tom Brady, a 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Charles, you mentioned Coach was a 21st-round draft pick back in 1958. It was the Philadelphia Eagles who selected him. But unfortunately for John, knee problems, they just continued to dog him. He was hurt in his first training camp, actually never saw the field as a player in the NFL. But it was still during his time with the Eagles, you and I were talking about this before going on air, that you could start to see the light bulb going on for what his career path might entail.
And it went on in a big way, didn't it? Because while he was rehabbing his knee, he started to spend a lot of time breaking down film with the Eagles with quarterback Norm Van Brocklin, the future Hall of Famer and future head coach in the NFL. Remember, Van Brocklin coached with the Falcons. He coached with the Vikings. And was there during that time. I think Coach Madden realized his love of football and love for teaching, combining all that together, and that meant being a football coach. So in 1960, began his coaching career at a small college south of San Luis Obispo called Allen Hancock, and then later at San Diego State University under another legendary coach, the guy who could throw it around pretty well, Don Coryell.
They'll throw on 1st down with Favre. That'll be caught by Rice. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Hey, we want to let you know, give you a fair warning that coming up at halftime, the folks at EA Sports have put together a very nice package in tribute to Coach Madden. So make sure you stick around for that. Again, coming up at halftime. And
you didn't give me that shit last game either. I hit that man on the side. Like, he said they got clean. Oh, yo, what up? Oh, shit. Yeah, stuff about that man. Still insane. That man's from Columbus, right?
Yeah, 1967, Brandon. Al Davis hired Coach Madden.
Yo, okay. I did that same play last time, and I literally could have intercepted it. Like, I honestly don't understand.
And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game.
Okay. And I fell hella short. He got it. Oh.
So all even at 7 now.
Okay, what the fuck is going on? Well, actually, I care as far as it being high, but.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
He's going to be driving. I know what he's going to do.
Points with the high-powered offenses that you face, and analytics will tell
No.
try and
Get up.
when given the
Oh, he threw off! That should have been quick. That was a catch. That's your fault. That's your fault. I really seen him, but I should never said anything. Like, I really shouldn't have said nothing.
and that allows you to make a play on it.
Got him that time, though. Yeah, they definitely mistake twice. Shouldn't even feel like that the first time. Yeah.
This man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So, I'm just waiting. That's all I'm doing.
Brady to throw again. Flush
No! There he collapsed. He collapsed on that side. You just did not play that man. What was the purpose of all that? You just chose not to play that man.
A special tribute to the man of the hour, narrated by the Raiders' own Trey Mosley. The AFC going to get the football
I'm gonna get the ball back over there. So I ain't even.
from Oakland in the John Madden legacy
So what?
game.
You don't run the whole cover.
The offense for the AFC set to go now.
No, that's not gonna work.
First and 10. Here's Brady.
Oh, it ain't. No, it ain't.
He's
covered.
It's Gonzalez. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45.
Oh yeah, that might work. I think I'm seeing stuff.
Brady gonna throw.
Come back. Oh! That would have been worse.
Second down.
Okay, now he know what to do now.
To throw again on second down. Brady.
Help me out, man.
And that falls to the ground.
Was it the hammer pass that dude in the middle? That's what it was. No, that was in the pig, though.
And now it brings up third down. Again, it's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Marcus Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez.
Like he came back and didn't go out. But he would have went out in the pit. He would have missed the catch. Right in front of him. He got the catch, but he didn't get the He was positioned like hell. Cut the rock shorter.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now a toss play. Allen.
Go. Dang. No, I'm not.
Calling no gain that time. It's
Sure,
going to
just
leave
do
them
this
with a
one.
3rd and about 3 to go.
That's my fault.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards.
Alright, so he backed up. I know exactly he backed it. He backed to hold the position right there. Told you.
Stay on the ground with Allen.
Other way.
And he has the first down.
You know, I'm gonna go the other way. That reason I'm gonna go the other way. I seen him coming for my neck, son. He wanted that ball so bad. Like, he was like, oh, he was waiting for me to fumble it or something. See, they trying to slash the whole. I don't want to take. Don't beat me. Dude.
Now Brady.
Oh, he held this
He's going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing.
It was either that or just take the sack and fumble the ball.
3rd and goal. AFC and NFC, and we are set up for a battle to the finish. And we're back to the John Madden Legacy game after this.
Oh, that time that should have been a pick. Like, I don't know why the hell I did that. I don't know why the hell I did that. I don't know why the hell I did that. I honestly don't know why I did that. Don't know why.
They'll go for it. It's Brady.
No, I missed. Damn, I should have waited. And I should have switched something up on his side. That was my fault. I play defense for it.
Possession switches hands. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal.
Man, I don't know why I did that.
Maybe one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some explaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory.
No.
By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this fourth quarter, the rest of this game very interesting. Second down, and back they go to Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So now, Charles, to pick up the story we've been telling, John Madden at 42, he had just completed a 10-year stint as the coach of the Raiders. He wants to step away a bit from the grind of coaching, but he doesn't want to step
No, I know what he's going to do. Come on.
So he ends up signing on with CBS in 19.
No, I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that. That shell is hell. Cause shell and they know it. I knew he was going to move. All thing he did was this. He with his hand, he was going to go right across. And then that's what he was going to do. I just couldn't do nothing about it, so I said, come on. They moved. Shit, that shell all the way. That shell all the way. That shell.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
No.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out.
I'm not gonna
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Talking about.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Brady. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a carry for Allen. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this.
The man ran away from me, the one I wanted to do.
And now it's 3rd. So for Coach Madden,
Charles,
by 1981, his broadcasting career is really taking off. He's elevated to the network's #1 booth that calls all the big matchups.
No, he jumped! Hey.
16, 49ers and Bengals, and he's teamed up with Pat Summerall, and that pairing ultimately would go on to be one of the most influential in sports broadcasting history.
Influential not just in us listening to them. Remember, they went out and called 8 Super Bowls.
You didn't catch that? That's crazy. That's mad.
Sitting down with the head coach.
Both of the dudes backed up.
I
don't know why I did that.
To get extra information. And the way that
Dude, I should have held him.
Pat Summerall, short, concise, to the point, and turned it over to Coach Madden to fill in all the big details.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Sanders. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, this is certainly been special. And Charles, as we wind down toward the end of this John Madden legacy game, your final thoughts?
Well, let's face it, partner, it's going to be hard to overestimate the impact that he made, not just on the sport of football, but on his family, friends, players, co-workers, and in the lives of millions of Americans who watched it. There will never be another John Madden.
Should nobody else do it. Better be the fucking computer. Computer know every fucking thing. What are you talking about?
So they haven't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and
better fucking be. It better fucking be. Got it. Better fucking be. Shit. I don't know what niggas talking about.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. One final try now for Brady. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Oh well, they better be shit. They not doing that.
Any easier now? You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Now in desperation,
let's see if he's gonna jump.
And that will be incomplete. So it's a win here for the NFC. Just an incredible afternoon of football and remembering the life of John Madden. And before we go, one final message.
That shit was like, I think it was, they were
this
on,
one's for you, Coach.
I don't know if they were on Madden. Cool. That shit, yes.
Time to decide how you're gonna make your Madden.
Well, now you could. Now they want to give me an option to do this. Oh, bye. Go on.